So, you eventually get the nod for lieutenant governor. In my experience, and you can correct me, a guy's running for governor and he wants to balance the ticket somehow, whether it's across the state geographically or somehow. Was that your journey?
I think a little bit. I think Mike Rounds was looking for someone from the Southeast. Also, I think our personalities were complementary. We got along very well. I had met him when he was in the Senate. We served as senators together for 4 years, and you caucus together. You're in committees together. I would see him at the YMCA in the morning every day. We got to know each other very well, and so I think he felt like he knew what he was getting when he invited me to join the ticket. And then I think maybe he thought I'd be a good fundraiser too. I wasn't, as it turned out. I didn't raise very much money for him, but I
So
just
you
didn't
could
know what
raise
it.
money for children's home, but when it came to Mike Rounds,
Well, I didn't know what to do. I think if he would have asked me tomorrow to be his running mate, I definitely know what to do, and I would be able to help him raise money. But I just didn't know how to do it
how
back
does
then.
that work?
Well, for me, and it's different today than it was when I ran because there's so much more social media and so much more done via online methodologies. For me, it was I would spend time in the major cities and try to get to know uh, a dozen or 15 people who are opinion leaders in that community and then ask them to host a fundraiser for me. And then they would in turn invite their friends. So you try to leverage their relationships and they would call up and say, "Hey, Jeff, this is Dennis. I'm having a fundraiser for candidate X and we're asking everybody to contribute X dollars. And will you come over that night and give him a look? And if you think he's worth supporting, give him a check." And that's what we did in city after city for about 3 years before I ran. Every year we'd have fundraisers in Sioux Falls, Rapid, Aberdeen, Watertown, Yankton,
So
every major city.
you'd go to a nicer home or maybe a restaurant with a private, and you go walk around and got your best
That's right.
suit on and mingling and chuckling and
Yeah,
stuff, right?
that's right.
Yeah.
You mingle for a while, and then at some point, the host calls everyone to attention, and then
Dings a bell here.
I give a little,
Yeah, yeah,
there you go.
there you go.
That's right. Hello, just thank you all for coming. Now I want you to meet my friend Dennis Dugard. He's going to tell you about himself. And
Hmm.
so that I would give a little biography about myself and then take questions. If people had questions about issues, then I'd tell them my attitude about them or what I know about the issue or try to find out about it.
Opinion. Do you take the office and say, you get Dennis Dugard, and that's, I will do what I think is necessary. You're voting for me. Or do you say, listen, I'm going to do whatever you want because you're the people. I will do what you want. Talk about that.
I think it's more the former because the voters don't have the time or access to all the information to make an
Mhm.
informed decision about 5 to 600 votes that you have to make on all these issues. Literally, anywhere from 400 to maybe 600 at the top. Bills and resolutions will be introduced in the South Dakota legislature every year. So, what do you know about sales tax versus use tax and, who pays it and how much they pay? And it's just too much information for the average voter. And that's why the legislators spend 8 to 10 weeks doing nothing but getting information about the issues and trying to make an informed decision about it based on their value set. And so I would say, Jeff, vote for me if you think my values reflect your values, because then I will make the vote that you probably yourself would have made if you had the same information and the time to mull over the question before you.